Alright. First stream in a long time. Years, I think. I don't know why I decided to get back into it. But, and I'm just bored. And I don't have to work early tomorrow, so decided I might make a new profile on ATS and just, you know, make a stream. Get back into the groove of making some videos. Not necessarily for anybody in particular, but I thought I'd just share the experience. Anyway, it's been a couple of years since I've been active in YouTube. A lot has happened. Tried out college, did not work out. I'm taking a break. Plan on going back, but right now I'm just trying to save up money to do that. I work as a security guard in Houston. I drive armored trucks and deliver money and stuff to places. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Didn't really get into ATS until a few months ago, and then ETS as well. But life has been okay so far. I got in a pretty bad accident a couple of months ago, and fully recovered from that. It was fine. It's just took a pretty big financial hit doing that. But I'm good. I was just driving on the highway, and some guy just runs into me as I'm taking the exit ramp, and my car flipped over, and my arm kind of went out the window and scraped against the window when it busted, and I cut up my arm. It's nothing crazy though. They didn't catch the guy, but they were able to find the car, and they traced it back to some rental company, and I was covered under uninsured motorists, and I got a claim, and it was all fine. But you know, I had a pretty good car before everything happened, and then the car I have now is still better than the one I had before, but there's still a lot of problems with it that I gotta fix. So, hoping this new job that I have now will make up for that in the future. About 2 months doing this job now. I like it, you know. Everybody has their pros and cons about their job. I like what I do. I don't know if I got a raise or not, but we're still waiting for confirmation on that. It's supposed to be $1 raise across the board, and then another raise in 6 months. Yeah, life's been okay. Just trying to keep going. It's been a lot. Crazy years since I graduated. What's going on with this rain? I thought I turned it off. This is not my music of choice, but I don't have licenses to play what I want to play, so it's this no copyright music. Or, you know, the channel gets strikes or something. And people should be able to stream what they want. It's not like you know, those record companies are losing any money by me playing their music. To be honest, if anything, they're gonna gain more money because people are gonna listen to it. They're like, hey, what's that song? They're gonna go look it up, and then they're gonna play it on their own time, and there you go. Just gave you sales. Yeah, right now we're just carrying a big pressure tank to Sunshine Crops. I just started this character. Literally got probably less than 2,000 miles on this character, and did put mods on here. I did an easy eco mod, as well as some trailer and truck skins. Had to go with Swift just to make everybody cringe, but I haven't bought my truck yet. This is just a quick job. So I've played ATS 2 for a while, for a really long time, at least in my opinion. I think I got it, and then I immediately put like maybe 60 to 80 hours on it within like a month, and so that kind of got me a little bit tired of it. So I switched back over to ATS, even though I know that it's not as active as ETS. Don't get me wrong, though, I love ETS. It's just I missed having these old American trucks, so that's why I went back to it mainly. But also just a change in scenery. The majority of the time I'm driving in ATS, it's dry, it's bone dry. I don't even know what state I'm in. I think, let's see. Where are we currently? We are in Washington. Yep. So we're just in Washington delivering some tanks. Although I wish I could deliver an actual tank. It'd be nice to put an M1 Abrams on the back of here and just take that down the road, but that'd be an interesting DLC to see one day. Military transports or stuff like that. Just imagine taking a big old ICBM on the back of your trailer. Be the most powerful truck driver in America. I was just thinking the other day, I wonder when the whole war with Ukraine and Russia, you know, when that ends, hopefully soon, what they're going to do with the Russia update, and what they're going to do, if they're ever going to do a Ukraine DLC. I hope they release the Ukraine DLC first, right? But I see that they are trying not to be political, and so they hold back both updates. Especially the Russia update, which is a pretty big part of Russia that they're supposed to release, but since the war started, they put a pin in it, as they should have. But yeah, imagine if they released it, they probably would have gotten a lot of flack from it. But they did release a little Ukrainian DLC pack for deliveries, so that was nice of them. But I feel like still could have done more. Oh, here we go. I can't tell you how many times I flipped my truck in Euro Truck Simulator. Honestly, I don't think I've ever flipped my truck in ATS from all the time that I played it, and I got like 200 hours in it. So I don't know if it's just different mechanics or something. I imagine it is. Euro Truck Simulator has been around a lot longer, so I assume they probably invest more development into it than ATS, just because it's probably has more active people on it than ATS does. One of the things I don't miss in ATS is the toll booths. There's so many freaking toll booths in the Euro Truck Simulator, it's insane, especially when you go down to Turkey. I get why though, but it's just a hassle. You know, you go up to speed and then you finally get going, and then there's a checkpoint and you gotta stop and wait for a little crossing guard. Man, I gotta say though, I do miss the American scenery. I don't remember seeing this before. I don't think I've been on story before. But yeah, I've got just a few minutes until I drop this load off, and then honestly, I'm probably going to take out a loan and get a truck. I've driven pretty much every truck in the game, so I don't know which one I'm going to get, but You know, when I first started ATS, I was convinced that Freightliner was my favorite truck, just because of how sleek it looked. Oh, that didn't happen. Just because of how sleek it looked. But then after a while, I kind of started to dislike it, and I'll show you here in a second because of these freaking like day running lights, right? Um, there's not individual turn signals, so what'll happen is, I'm sure those of you who play ATS are familiar with it, but as you can see here, it's going over the white light, right? So to me, I don't like it. I wish there was an individual um, thing, or at least the daylight would turn off completely. I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's just my preference. I like to see my signals. Um, Also, would like to see more individual customization to trailers. I know that ETS has that down. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the DLCs or something, but that's just my little spiel on that. Oh god! Wow, and you're just gonna move out of the way. That's great. There it is. Um, I think I know what got me back into Euro Truck Simulator and ATS after like almost a year and a half of not playing on it. I was watching a video on, like, from Jeff Fabiano, just a regular like OCRP video, and then I saw that he does ATS streams, and that kind of got me back into it. And I was playing ATS for a while, and then I got into a community, Prime Logistics. If you're not in them, I recommend them. They're pretty nice. Their requirements are not stringent, right? It's just 1,000 miles a month or 1,000 kilometers a month, and to be honest, you can knock that down in 2 hours or less, probably less. So, if you're not in VTC and you want to join one, I recommend Prime Logistics. Just look them up and they'll pop up. It's the purple with black signature colors, and it just so happens that purple and black are some of my favorite colors. And yes, I know black is technically not a color, but I don't care. It's a color to me. But yeah, so I was watching his stream. I got into the Prime Logistics, and I was just like, you know what? I really hate not being able to play with others, because I notice that every time I get on ATS, I mean, yeah, it'll have a couple hundred people on it, right? But it's never like actually interacting with people. They just honk their horn or they just drive past you. So I got on with Prime Logistics, and then I found a couple of people that played Euro Truck Simulator, and I was just like, hey, what's all that about? And they're like, well, come on, you should get it. And so until this point, I didn't know that you could buy Steam keys online for like incredibly cheap prices. So I pay full price for pretty much every game that I have now. And then going forward, before I buy anything on Steam, I'm gonna use a website that friends let me know. It's called All My Keys Shop or something like that. Has a bunch of Steam games, Xbox games, I think even PlayStation games. And I got a Euro Truck Simulator for like $5 or something like that, some crazy. It usually is going for $19.99, and the only time I saw that low of a price is when it was on sale for like $2, $3 or something like that. But yeah, so I got it. I got a couple DLCs, and then over the months I purchased all the DLCs. I even purchased the pro mods, but thing about the pro mods is sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I paid for it twice just because I wanted to make sure I accidentally got all the files. It's just like $3 for all of it, so it's not that crazy. I hope this music isn't incredibly loud. I'm trying to adjust the audio here. But yeah. So I got into ETS and been playing with some friends. Kind of been off and on lately just because I'm working full-time-ish. And I say ish because some days I'm working 40 hours, some days I'm working less, some days I'm working 50 hours. So, speaking of my job, I like it. Like I said, I drive those giant trucks. Um, I don't drive the really big ones. I drive just the vans. Um, so it's like driving a regular van, but just add a couple extra 1,000 pounds on top of it, and then add a couple thousand more, or not a couple thousand more, probably a couple hundred more, just because of all the stuff that we carry. I'm not going to specify as to what we carry, but you know, people will be surprised. We don't carry a lot, actually. So most of these trucks are pretty empty. So they tell us in orientation that people have to be really crazy to rob a bank truck, mainly because one, all the people in the truck are armed. It's armored, and there's bullet-resistant glass, right? So you got to be kind of, I don't know, a gladiator to try to take one of those. I know they've been robberies. And Houston's actually it's pretty bad here in Houston. It's the capital of armored truck robberies. Remember in 2019 we had 29 robberies in Houston, and there's about 60 across the country. So most of them happen here. Our company is fortunate that we don't get hit. I'm not going to name the company because that would defeat the purpose. Because we're not a well-known company. Still sizable, but because of that kind of anonymity, that kind of gives us a buffer, so people don't target us because we're not well-known. But if you look on Indeed or whatever, you'll find us, and if that interests you, go ahead. But yeah, the job's been cracking down on people lately. They let go some supervisors. They said it was restructuring, quote unquote. They're just letting people go to save money. I don't blame them, right? It's been, companies have to do what they have to do, right? But I feel bad for those people. Some of those people that they let go were with the company for a pretty long time. One of them was there for 13 years. He was my favorite supervisor, and they let him go. So when I found out, I sent him a message telling him I was sorry, and I hope he finds something else that's good for him. Alright, let's get back to it. Let us get us a truck. Hopefully we have access to the bank now. Here we go. Is it your local banking centre? I didn't think I was still in ATS. Alright. It's only 100,000. Yeah, I could get a truck for just 100. If I need more, I'll just take out the $10,000 loan. And we will see, but I think 169 is going to be good. And I just realized we don't have any dealers. So that is amazing. I think I'm going to go with a Volvo. As much as I want to represent Texas and Peterbilt, when I played ETS, the Volvo is the strongest truck in the game. I know people are going to hate me now because I didn't say Scania, but it's just true. Just a fact that Scania doesn't have the best truck in the game. It is Volvo. Don't get mad at me, just tell Scania to up their game. I don't need to go anywhere far. I just want to go in a city so I can find a dealer. I'm going to do a little cheating here, and I'm going to go look up where the nearest Volvo dealer is to me. Yeah, I know it's really late to do a stream, especially on a school night, but I'm not in school, so when I'm off I get to do what I want. I do kind of miss it though, so I do plan on going back. It's just a matter of time. Volvo dealers. I am currently in Spokane. Let's see if they have a dealer near there. Oh, they do. They actually have a dealer in Spokane, so we're going to do that. Distance, we're just going to do route length. Oh, okay, now I want to do one that originates inside Spokane, so I don't have to drive there. That's good enough. Yeah, whatever, we'll do that. But yeah, if you guys notice a little Navio thing at the top of the screen, that's software that Prime Logistics uses to track jobs and stuff for drivers. I could show you. I have to mess with the stream a little bit, and I don't know if that's going to affect stuff. But let's see. So yeah, they have a little website that allows you to track your stuff, your rank, and other stuff. Let's go look for a. Let's go look for a dealer. I gotta say though, I like the international trucks. The internationals are very nice. We have a couple of internationals at my work, and I've driven one of them. It's really, really old. God, it's probably in the 80s. That truck is that old, probably. Yeah, you'd be surprised how old these trucks are. I'm probably 20 years old or more. Let me see where this dealer is so I don't go the wrong direction. Take a left or a right. Yeah, okay, so it's probably down this road here. I'm gonna do the irresponsible thing and cancel the job as soon as I see the dealer. But yeah, my top choices for trucks are probably gonna be oh, it's a tough one. It's between, I don't know. I like them all equally, and I know that just may seem like a crazy idea, but International, Volvo, and Kenworth are probably my favorite trucks. And then it's kind of a tie between Western Star and Peterbilt, and then Cascadia is probably my least favorite. Mack is okay, I just haven't driven them a lot, so I can't really speak to it. I mean, I do like Macks are pretty high. Whenever I'm driving a Mack, it feels like I'm driving a Tesla, just because they're super fancy. Or maybe I'm just poor, so everything seems fancy to me. That's probably what it is. Alright, let's buy a truck. Let's see, what can I buy with all of my money? Let's see. Oh wow. I can literally buy like almost the most expensive truck. Alright, what the heck, I'll buy this one and then I'll just upgrade it. Alright, let's cancel this job. Oh well, probably going to be in a lot of debt, so, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I took multiple pictures. That's great. Okay, cancel job. Yes, put me in debt, please. I'll probably end the stream after this next job. But yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody's been good. I know I've only got about 40 subscribers and nobody's probably going to see this video, but if you do happen to come across it, you know, a lot of these people are friends from high school and stuff, and friends from Discords that I've been in from time to time, so I just hope that you guys are doing okay. Life is going well for you. And if it's not, then, you know, send me a message or something if you still have my contact information. Just if you need to talk or anything like that. Alright. There's always help out there. All you have to do is reach out to get it. I typically like to set my vision up to 80 degrees just to make it easier to see the mirror and stuff. And then I like to put my auxiliaries on just for extra visibility. I remember when I started to learn how to drive, the first thing I learned was one of the first things I learned was about visibility, and that, you know, people can see up to a quarter mile in lane faster if you have your brights on, if you have your lights on, your daytime or your just your little beams on. It's a nice truck, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sweet. There she is. Alright, let's find us a job. I should leave this thing in to the other people. Okay, let us see. I should probably buy a trailer soon. That's the one thing I noticed about ATS is that everybody has their own trailer. I mean, same goes for ATS, but it's just on a totally different level when it goes to ATS. And I'll probably do a stream or two, a couple streams on ATS. Basically go from game to game, just you know. Oof. Do I really want to drive all the way over there? Whatever. Let's see if I can quick travel. Please. Yes, I can. Of course. Alright, well, you know what we're going to do? This is a good thing about having a virtual game, is that you get to do this. You get instantaneous money. If only it worked like that in real life. I mean, it probably does, but it's probably a horrible decision for you to make. Would not recommend. Oh, I'm supposed to go the other way. Oh shoot, did we not travel there? No, we did not. Would have been awkward. Been like halfway there and be like, hey, why am I still driving there? You know, I wonder if because I've been inactive for so long, the algorithm has just, I'm never going to be able to get views on this channel anymore. So I may have to start a new one. Probably going to do that, to be honest. Just because, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. need speed limits anyway. Speaking of, it's not Washington, but it's Oregon. Just thinking about my dad. This was up there for the summer, spending the summer with his girlfriend, and also because he doesn't like the Texas heat. It's just too hot for him. So that's why he moved up there. I'm gonna turn off this music. But yeah, he was up in Portland, came back, now he's down in Colombia doing some business. Now he's at a cartel, he runs a software business, software development business and stuff, so he's got clients down there. He's got clients in a lot of places, now that I think about it. He's got them all over the world. This company's really been booming the last couple of years. So I'm glad for him. He's always wanted to run run a business, and dream has definitely come true. Okay. Too fast. I need to get this little mod. They have like a little overlay, like kind of right around here of the maps. That way you don't have to have this thing over here. I mean, I know there's the in-game one that's on the side of the truck, but that's just too small for me. Or if it was a thing, like I would have like I'd like it if they. Oh well, I'd like it if the the map that you have in your truck, if you'd be able to like adjust the zooming in and out of it. That would make it much easier, and I'd probably use it more if that was the case, but it's not. And also, I understand that they want to make these trucks to scale, but why does it have to be so small? Maybe that's just me, because I wear glasses and it's kind of difficult sometimes, but I wish it'd be a little bit bigger. One of the things I am looking forward to, hopefully it does happen, I don't think it will, like getting the Tesla Cybertruck. That would be amazing. I don't think ATS is going to do it. I don't think ATS is going to do it because it's probably going to piss off all of the other partnerships that they have with all the other companies. But yeah, it would be nice. Or even like a mod. I'd have to look. I'm sure someone's thought of it. I'm sure someone has designed one, but I don't know. We'll have to see. The one thing I'd like to see is more dirt roads that you'd have to go through. That would be nice. Hopefully they have that in the Texas DLC. I have been waiting so long for it, and to be honest, that's probably the only reason I haven't been on ATS for a while. Just mainly because I'm waiting for the Texas DLC. Like, it's gonna be so huge, and I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to it. All right, where are we gonna go? We are going to transport the potatoes. Where's that juice? Pretty sure that was juice. Yeah, it's juice. Oh, fruit juice is good. I hope they don't blame me if I steal a little bit of their juice. My favorite juice is probably going to be apple juice and then orange juice. Oh, one thing about both ATS and ETS that I hate is I hate parking trailers. I absolutely hate it. If they ever do get a Tesla truck in here, they need to have that thing that comes with backup parking. Can you imagine how many freaking truck drivers would just buy it just for that reason? And yeah, sure, real truck drivers may be like, oh, if you practice enough, you'll get it. I'm not a real truck driver. Here we go. Alright, well, this one job, I'll pay off. I'll break even with most of the truck, and I'll probably be able to upgrade it. One of the things that I do find interesting, and I want to see why, I noticed after I started playing ETS that American trucks, right, American trailers are usually only have two wheels, right? Where I find it very common in ETS that European trailers tend to have three axles. And so I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's just because it's common over there, or if it's because of certain laws regarding trailers and stuff. I imagine it has something to do with the laws and how it makes it safer or more efficient or something. Be interesting to see. Also, a thing I just noticed is you guys are probably hearing my keyboard, which is probably insanely loud. Had this keyboard ever since I got my computer. Probably should Probably should get a new one, or I should probably just get the microphone on a stand with a one of those covers that blocks out ambient noise. But I lost the stand. I'm using the blue ball microphone, which, for my knowledge, is typically used for podcasts and stuff, but it'll do, and it's a pretty good microphone. Every headset that I've gotten, microphones died between 6 to 2 years when I got it. The worst microphone I got was probably, worst headset in general was probably the Corsair headset that I bought. It was $60 or $70. The microphone did not last a year, and that was just, I'm pretty sure I could have taken it back for a warranty, but I just didn't want to deal with it, so I went to GameStop, paid $30 for a headset, and the headset I have now, the microphone stopped working in about 6 months, but up until that 6 months it did pretty good, right? And I don't expect much from a $30 GameStop headset. Plus, since I have this other microphone that covers for it, but I do want to get a more professional microphone with the sleeve, so it kind of blocks out that keyboard stuff, so I could stream and not annoy people with the clickety clacking. But yeah, hopefully the music drowns it out, guys. I'm gonna speed it up here. Mainly because I have to use the restroom, but I don't wanna have to pause the stream. Rather just finish it and then just go afterwards. But I'm not gonna really talk until I finish. I just want to admire the scenery. I hope that y'all do too. I've never been this way before, so let's just go ahead and take it all in. That's what Bob Ross would do. If you saw all these trees, that's what he would do. I'm gonna do something illegal. I'm gonna adjust the volume here real quick. Well, I'm about to finish up here. I just want to thank everybody if you end up watching this video. I hope you have a good night or a good day whenever you end up watching this. Yeah, it was nice catching people up and just having you guys enjoy the experience with me. And hopefully from now on I'll be doing some more streams, and I don't know if I'll be actually doing videos because editing and everything, I might not have time for that, but I can do streams. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll catch you guys later. There we go, barely. I'm going to skip. Alright guys, have a good night, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you come back later and watch my other ones. For now, I'll see you guys later.